Hi, I'm Robert Gibson.
I'm Ricky Morton.
We're the Rock and Roll Express.
And you're watching WGS-TV.
You have warped your way into another episode of WGS-TV right here on YouTube.com/WrestleGamer. I'm the WrestleGamer Double B Bully Booger. I'm going to talk a little bit about, well, we're going to be talking a lot about Money in the Bank, rather, from last night. First off, I'm going to start off with the kickoff match with King Barrett and R-Truth. Okay. What the hell what are they doing with Barrett, Wade Barrett? I mean, let me put it to you like this, because I've been thinking a lot about what I wanted to say on the review, especially when it pertains to what they did with Wade, what they're doing right now with Wade Barrett. And they're making Barrett to look like a joke. Honestly, he looked like a mascot for Burger King. I mean, the Cena haters out there want to say, surefire way to get buried in WWE, go against John Cena. I have a better way. If you really want to get yourself buried and you really want to flush your career down the toilet, win the King of the Ring tournament. Because basically now, it has just become a nonsensical title, and WWE will take any chance it can to turn you into a joke. And that's exactly what has happened with Wade Barrett. The Bad News Barrett gimmick was awesome. Fans gravitated towards it. He was having he had a good catchphrase. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. And what are they doing now? They made him go out there dressed like a mascot for Burger King to lose to R-Truth through a crucifix pin. Something is not right about that, folks. Something is not right, and you know what? I'm going to call shenanigans on that. Because Bad News Barrett was a great gimmick for Wade Barrett. It was something that was getting him over. And now, King Barrett is just a complete and utter joke. My question is, who did Wade Barrett piss off backstage to force him to go out and make himself look like a fool? I don't know. If WWE really wanted to trash completely Wade Barrett's gimmick, notice little hashtag BNB for Bad News Barrett? Take out the N, put in a K. Call him Burger King Barrett. Really flush his career down the toilet. And that's just something I can't stand, folks. It's just something I can't stand. I just had to talk about it. Officially, by the way, WWE did pay tribute to the American Dream Dusty Rhodes at Money in the Bank. More than likely, we're also going to see it at tonight on Monday Night Raw as well. A lot of superstars, even Renee Young, kind of broke down from everything. So I can only imagine how tough it must have been for the other guys out there, and I can only imagine how hard it has to be right now for Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes. Opening match, the Money in the Bank ladder match. The guy that was heavily favored to win, Roman Reigns. So what does WWE do? They insert Bray Wyatt. Just as Roman Reigns was about to climb up, they insert Bray Wyatt into the match, and they have Wyatt throw him off of the ladder. And basically now we already have a they even announced later on in the evening we're going to have a match between these two guys at Battleground. I mean, they had to do something with Bray Wyatt. You know, he floated around after WrestleMania doing cryptic promos against Ryback, and that thing went absolutely nowhere. And he was just basically there to be there, doing his rare appearances, according to commentators in WWE. Like, wise up, commentators. You're making real commentators look bad. There were a lot of good spots in this match. In a lot of good places. I still wanted to see Neville do a red arrow off the ladder, and we didn't get a chance to see that. And I was a little bit disappointed. But the person who actually took down the Money in the Bank briefcase was Sheamus. And apparently now, well, all over social media, fans are kind of disagreeing with the move to have Sheamus as the Money in the Bank winner. The Divas Championship on the line, Nikki Bella and Paige. Okay. What happened here was another usage of twin magic. Paige would actually pin Brie Bella. She would then get up, show the referee it's not her, and actually unstuff her top with the tissues that she had in. Nikki would then hit the rack attack on Paige and retain the Divas Championship. My question about this, I wonder how much those titty tissues that Brie Bella had would go fetch for on eBay. Because isn't that like an unwritten... to the women out... By the way, yeah, I shouldn't say that since... when do women watch my channel? Anyway, isn't there like an unwritten rule to not reveal that you stuff your top? Did Brie Bella kind of break that rule? The Intercontinental Championship on the line, Ryback and Big Show. Now, a lot of people are already crapping all over Ryback and crapping all over the Intercontinental Championship. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to give them an opportunity to see whether or not Ryback can actually be a better Intercontinental Champion than Ezekiel Jackson ever was. Miz interfering, I kind of saw that coming when he was actually out there for the duration of the match. And basically, what I see happening at Battleground will be a triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship. My phone just beeped. I apologize. That's what I see happening. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a matchup that I was waiting to see, other than the Money in the Bank and the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, it'd be Kevin Owens taking on John Cena. Yep, got my little John Cena prop towel here for you guys. I wonder how many dislikes I'm going to get for that. This was an amazing match. Despite what everyone else is saying, oh, John Cena won, he buried Kevin Owens. Okay, let me enlighten some of you people about that. I don't consider that a burial when after the match, Cena tries to show respect to Kevin Owens, and Owens attacks Cena after the match and then gives him the Sami Zayn powerbomb on the outside. But notice he had to do it on the back, because I believe if the neck would have been too bad of a place to do it, considering that John Cena's had neck issues in the past. So I wonder how WWE is going to play that out. You know, what exactly are they going to say? Or, you know, are they going to kind of write Cena off for a couple of weeks or so? I guess we'll know more about that tonight on Monday Night Raw. But it was by far one of the best matches, if not the best match of the night. The Tag Team Championship on the line, the New Day versus the Primetime Players. Xavier Woods was already a little frustrated. He almost let out a little bit of negativity when your gimmick is supposed to be about positivity, even though you positively suck. It was a good tag match. Titus would hit the Clash of the Titus on Woods, and the Primetime Players would capture the WWE Tag Team Championship. I kind of see this, if the injury didn't happen to Tyson Kidd, that horrific injury that he suffered from Samoa Joe's Muscle Buster, and from news reports I've heard, it's actually worse than what they feared. That Tyson Kidd and Cesaro would be in this match instead of the Primetime Players. It's nothing against them, but they were really building that feud between New Day and Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, and Tyson Kidd went down with that injury, so they had to do something. I'm not crapping all over the Primetime Players. I think it's great for them to win the WWE Tag Team Championship. I want to see what they do with it. You know, if the New Day cashes in their rematch clause, will they give it back to the New Day? Because then it would just make the New Day look like transitional champions. And to me, I don't want to see that happening. I mean, it will go down in the record books that they were tag team champions, but for less than 24 hours? The WWE World Heavyweight Championship ladder match between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. And I've said this for a long time on the Facebook page, guys and gals, that this match had to be better than the garbage, the utter garbage that they did at Elimination Chamber. And for a good part of the match, it almost exactly was that. The crowd really wasn't responding to anything Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose was doing, but they started doing some of their insane spots, CZW type spots, and it was just absolutely amazing the things that they were doing. I mean, the power bombs on the outside to the security railing, the sit-out power bomb on the ladder onto steel chairs. They were doing a lot of insane spots, and that's what they needed to do to make that match really pop and make that match work. They had to do something like that. It was almost expected of them to do that, given Jon Moxley's career in Combat Zone Wrestling, that you would have to actually expect that thing out of him. And that's what we needed to see. That's what was going to work. I love the finish. I love the finish, both of them at the top. They're both grabbing onto the belt. They both come down at the same time, but it jars loose from Dean Ambrose, giving Seth Rollins the win. So, a lot of the rumors out there is going to be Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, and it may go to that. It just may go to that. I'm not sure how they would build on it, but anyway, let's take to social media, guys and gals, and get your guys' opinion. And our old friend Yale from WWE Result Zone's Facebook page, or Jay rather, he says, I'm going to rate Money in the Bank a 4 out of 5. My thoughts on the kickoff? I don't usually saying this much. Yes, you don't usually use the saying that much, but oh yeah, now I see it. I need to learn to read. King Barrett is truly getting buried. I have to agree. Where are the days of becoming King of the Ring was a privilege and meant going after the World Heavyweight title? Oh, I long for the days when the King of the Ring title was actually a relevant championship in WWE. Nowadays, it's just a way to get people buried. Poor Renee Young following the Dusty Rhodes tribute. She really broke down in tears, as you can hear during the transition to the social media lounge. Goes to show how much Rhodes was loved within the WWE. Hashtag thank you, Dusty. Pay-per-view thoughts. Money in the Bank ladder match was awesome. A good physical match with all competitors getting a good showing. I was expecting a Reigns win, so the Wyatt swerve caught me by surprise. I think they caught a lot of people by surprise, but then again, yelled that they had to do something with Bray Wyatt. I mean, they really haven't done anything with him. So I'm really looking forward to what they do with these two and how they further build the angle between these two, especially for Battleground. Don't really get where they are going, but this could be interesting. Sheamus winning was a total surprise as well. Following Wyatt's interference, I was hoping on either a Ziggler or Neville win. Couldn't care about the Bella match. Would have reacted on it if Paige had won the title, but no title, so on to the next. The Intercontinental title match, so dumb and ended in a DQ due to Miz's interference. As I said last week, a no-brainer. He would have get involved. Yeah, I think we both called that. Ryback almost won immediately at the start of the match. Would have been cool if they had let him go with it. I don't know if that would have been good because I don't think Big Show would have liked to have been squashed like that. It would have been so great for getting momentum. Don't understand why they didn't book him like that. I think I just answered the question. Cena versus Owens, man, what a blast. An even better match in the Elimination Chamber. I gotta agree with you on that one, Yale. Cena surprised me with some of his moves. Both men really wrecked each other with move after move and pin after pin. Never thought I'd see Cena getting in the referee's face while being Super Cena. In the end, Cena going over on and Owens doing a post-match attack adds to the intrigue of their feud. Hello, haters out there. He did not get buried. They'll probably go for a final match at Battleground. If not at Battleground, yeah, I would think maybe at SummerSlam. Because SummerSlam would be it's one of the big four. And it would be a perfect time to possibly cultivate the feud. Tag team title match, I only got one thing to say. Finally! Finally, the primetime players get a well-deserved title run. They should have won it a long, long time ago. The WWE title ladder match. Man, did Rollins and Ambrose wreck each other. He says that a lot in his review. Rollins blowing a steel chair at the knees of Ambrose was a genius call. Makes it hard to climb a ladder. Good showing by both men. Ambrose really proved he is a lunatic. Rollins, they fought all over the place in that match. Rollins finally proved that he can get things done on his own. A nice and dirty yet good finish to the match. Now they can continue Rollins-Ambrose by letting Ambrose state that he gains a new valid shot, as there was no clear winner will to him also pulling the title down. My question to you, for me, he has a question for me. He says, Lesnar's return is imminent now, and who do you think will go after? He would have to go after Rollins. He would have to go after Rollins because of the fact that it was Rollins who cashed in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania and took the WWE World Heavyweight Championship away from Brock Lesnar. Even though Lesnar wasn't the one that got pinned, he pinned Roman Reigns. But that's rules of a triple threat. He says, my guess, I hope he goes after Rollins. A one-on-one match between Rollins and Lesnar can be fun. I kind of hope Lesnar also gets confronted by Sheamus, saying to Lesnar that he's the new money man, or possibly. Now it's time to go into my overall score and my picks for best and worst match or segment of Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank, I would have to say, was just a little bit better than the Elimination Chamber. Hands down, I'm going to have to go John Cena, Kevin Owens for best match of the night. It was an amazing match. And this is what I love. This is what I love about the fans out there. When the match first started, they were doing the John Cena sucks chant. And when the match ended, there was just nothing but adulation and respect for not only John Cena, but Kevin Owens, because they delivered on a high-quality match. Which proves to me that even though you may not like John Cena's character in WWE, when they pull off a 5-star quality match, you have absolutely no choice, in my opinion, to show them the proper respect and give him the proper adulation. Because it was an amazing match. And nobody out there can deny that. Worst match of the night? I gotta go to Nikki Bella and Paige. It's not to say anything bad about Paige, but seriously, stuff in the bra. That's all I'm going to say about that. Money in the Bank is going to get a 3.75 out of 5. What I want to know from you guys out there, the viewers and subscribers, your thoughts on Money in the Bank. What are your overall scores? What are your picks for best and worst match or segment of Money in the Bank? Definitely want to hear what you guys out there have to say. Be sure to put your comments in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit that like button. WGS-TV is on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe for more content like this. And be sure you check out all of my Let's Plays every day, Sunday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Time. I know I've been a little laxed with the Mid-South Extreme. It's just that it's incredibly hard to edit, especially when you have to put vignettes together as well, guys and gals. So, but still, every Saturday, whether it be 9 a.m. Central Time or a little bit later in the day, but I'll promise to start having it up again coming this Saturday on WGS-TV. So, with that being said, I'm the Wrestle Gamer. Double B, Billy Boudreaux, say we'll see you at the next Warp Zone.
You're looking at her. Venus, the goddess of love. If you...
Bonnie likes me for some reason. I don't know why.